So in this video, we're going to discuss math facts on bar modeling on part whole. So basically, you need this one for you to be able to visualize, right? Because you actually need to visualize the problem, okay? Now, and we're going to start with the most simple one, as what I have told you during our lesson. Okay, so let's say that's the one whole. And then basically there is another one which is exactly the same as that. Okay. And then let's say I have here, let's say for example that this one is 8 and that is 2. Okay. So this part is 8 and this part here is 2. So therefore the entire whole, that is the whole, is, of course, as you all know, that's 10. But the most important is that you would be able to visualize that, oh, you have 8 plus 2 equals 10. Right? Those are mathematical facts. Or you have here, for example, this 10, you take away 8 will give you 2. All right? So you have there 10 take away 8 will give you 2. Or in the same manner, the 10 take away 2 will give you 8. Right? So it is very important that you can actually visualize or draw all the implications about this. Like 10 take away 8 will give you 2. 10 take away 2 will give you 8. And 8 plus 2 will give you 10. So those are the mathematics facts that you need to know. In the same manner, for example, I'll change this, okay? Let's say I'll change this. Okay, let's say I have another one. Let's say I have, what do you call this one? This one, let's say, is like this. So this is part A, that is part B, and that is the total. Okay, that is the total. The whole, that is the total. All right? So what are the mathematical facts that you can actually draw from here? What are the mathematical facts that you're going to draw from here? Well, the first one is that the part A, your part A, plus the part B is equal to the total. Wait, I have no space there. I will write it down here. Okay? Again, it's the part A. I think I'm going to use this one. The part A plus the part B. Irregardless of what number is that A, what number is that B, we don't care about it. But the most important is that the part A, which is this one, and the part B, which is this one, is actually equal to the total. All right? So that's the meaning of that. So this is the first implication. That's the first mathematics fact. That's the first one. What is the second? Suppose that the B is unknown. Suppose that you are looking for B. You are looking for B. Okay? How will you get B from these two? How will you get B from the total and A? Okay, how? Well, if you are thinking like, oh, it shows that you have here, for me to be able to get my B, I have my total. I'll take away this. Okay, take away this one, take away. All right, so meaning it's the total, take away the part A will give you the part B. All right, the total, you take away A, will give you the part B. Okay, again, A is the part, okay? It could be like small part or big part. So it's just a part. It's not the number yet. All right? What about if we are finding the A, therefore, that A part, right? Suppose we're looking for A this time. Suppose we're looking for this one this time. In the same manner, you have here the total. Take away B will give you your A. So these are the math facts that you need. Okay? Now, so let's try to proceed to the next problem. So let's continue with this first problem, for example. Connie has 15 red marbles and 28 blue marbles. How many marbles does she have? So she has 15 red marbles. She has 28 blue marbles. How many marbles does she have? So basically, you're gonna look into this model drawing here, for example. So it shows that you have here 15 red marbles, 28 blue marbles. Which one is more? Well, this one is shorter than this. So basically, we can say that maybe this one is here or this one is here. And the question is, how many marbles does she have? That's actually what? That's actually your total. All right? That's actually the total. That's actually the whole. So basically now, what you have is, this is now the part, which is 15. This is 28. All right? And that is your red marbles. And that's your blue marbles. Okay? And this is the question mark. The question mark is the whole, the total. This is from here up to there. That's the total. So by looking into this one, hey, I'm looking for the total. I know this part A. I know this part B. All right? I know this part. I know the part. All right? So what am I going to do? By looking into my model, I could say that it's 15 plus 28 is equal to my whole, which is equal to what? So you have there, what do you call this one? 28. You have 15. So normally what I do, like one of my strategy is to count by 10 or 30. So this one, all right, you added 2 will be 30. So this one will be, what do you call this one? Because I take the 2 here, I add there. So I could change this to 10 plus, you have there 3. So mentally now you can have it 30 plus 20 equal, 30 plus 10 equals 40, 43. Okay? All right? So again, this one is just for thinking process. Okay? Like to make it like easy to manipulate into your brain. Like 28, you take 2 from here, so this becomes 30. Okay? And then the remaining here, if this is 2, this becomes 13. That's, you need to think of 10 and 3. So 30 and 10 is easy to add. Right? So that's 40, then 43. Okay, but again, it depends on you if you want to do it like manually. It doesn't matter. If you want to do it visually, it's also fine. Okay, now, so what is now your answer? The answer now is, how many marbles she has, or Connie has. So we say she has 43 marbles all together. Okay, so that's how you're gonna write your answer. I want it to be complete, so you get used to it, because if you follow a system, then you would be able to do easily the rest of the question. All right. So let's try to have another example number 2. An alligator clutch. An alligator clutch has 460 eggs. Only 12 hatch. How many eggs did not hatch? So there are 60 eggs and 12 hatch and the rest did not hatch. So what does it mean? Is it like what when you draw the graph like this or the model, you have your 12, this is you don't know, that is 60. All right? So you know the whole, you know the 12, the one that hatched, this is the one that hatched, and this is the one that did not hatch. Okay, so that's the visual. That's the visual of the problem. But then how can we show our solution really well? Well, we can draw the whole. So this is now the actual solution, okay? You can draw a triangle. You can divide into 2 parts. One is 12. One we don't know. We don't know this one. And then we can put an arrow here at the bottom. That is 60. And we can label the other parts. Okay? Again, Mr. Daniel is very meticulous. Like as much as possible, I want to do and start doing this way. Right? The reason is that as the time goes on, you need this kind of thinking. So, now you need to proceed to your math facts. What is the math facts? Because you want the question mark. You want the question mark. So for you to be able to get the question mark, you're saying like, oh, I have 60. I take away 12. All right? So I have a 60. Take away. I take away 12. Then I will get the question mark. Right? So what is it? You have 60. You take away 12. Then it will give you 48. Okay? So therefore, there are 48. There are 48 eggs. Okay? Or I should say unhatched eggs. Okay? So that's the way I want you to follow. All right? Now, you will notice this time you're going to say, oh, why do I need to keep on doing this? Because it's a test of mental mathematics. As you go along, the future problems will be easy. And like sometimes there are many high school math questions which so difficult to do, but with this method in the future that I'm going to teach you, you will find it very, very easy. But of course, this is the foundation. So what I want you to do is to keep on repeating it, repeating as the same method so that your brain will be practiced to visualize the problem. Okay? That's all for this video. Have a good day and goodbye.